Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jose Judy, aka Street, and today we're going to be here at Raceway Park. We're going to be covering an event hosted by DK's Ladies League, an event where it's primarily women who are going to be behind the wheel of a drift car for their very first time, and some seasoned vets. They're going to be telling us their story of how they got into the sport, their journey, and the triumphs, and the sense of community that they've gotten. So sit back and enjoy.
My name is Alexis. I am from New Hampshire. So I am running the DK Ladies League event. It's an all-women's drift event, and I've been hosting these for the past 6 years. And we're here at Englishtown. It's gonna be a great day. Drive a 2013 Scion FRS. I got into drifting back in 2013. I had a group of friends that used to do street drifting and stuff, and I thought it was really cool. So I attended my first drift event up at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So I wasn't really sure why there weren't a lot of girls into drifting at the time. So I'd kind of go around and to the spectators and be like, hey, why aren't you trying drifting? And girls would be kind of just nervous about spectators or nervous about going in front of a bunch of people that were really good. So I decided to put on a all women's event, and from there it just kind of grew. So I just have a stock FA20. Actually, Kinetic Motorsports in New Hampshire just did a full engine reseal on it. So shout out to them. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Mason. The future holds a lot more drift events. Hopefully go back to Japan and do some more drifting at Ebisu, and just want to travel more and have more fun. There was actually a point of time when I first started drifting that I wanted to give up drifting, but I went to a friend's house and they were watching a bunch of D1 Ladies League videos, and I was just super inspired by it and didn't want to give up. So that's kind of what the idea behind this is. You can go to @DK Ladies League. It's all like one word. And my personal is @InitialDeBillis.
My name is Kira Gay, Low, Massachusetts. S13 coupe with a small block 347 stroker motor. I saw drifting when I was in high school, and 2 years later, I entered a waffle and won this car, and it really projected me into the drifting scene. So this is my 4th season driving, 3rd season at Drift Kitchen, and it is all thanks to entering a raffle. So much. I just want to keep growing and getting better, driving more tracks, driving with more friends, and meeting more people along the way. I'm just excited to keep progressing. There's always more to learn. There's always a faster speed to hit, and I just want to keep pushing that until I find another track and new places to go and push it again. I think it's really neat to come to a place where it's all women drivers, and it's a day solely for us to focus on whether you're new or experienced, getting better, or even just learning fundamentals like how do I drive a stick shift. Like, you can come here and do that, and I think that's amazing because it can be quite intimidating. I know when I first got the car, I was a little worried people would be not as welcoming as they were, and it was a pleasant surprise that the community, whether you're male, female, usually is pretty welcoming to anyone. They're just excited you're here to join the craziness of it all. But DK Ladies League is a whole different, unique experience, and I know for some girls in particular, it takes a lot of stress off the mental load because you're surrounded by women and it's a very male-dominated sport. So when you're at a normal event, it's usually like 120 guys and maybe 5 girls. So like your brain just automatically is like, oh shoot, like I already stand out here and I don't need that kind of attention. So this, you blend in and it's all about your growth, and everyone's so excited to just be here, really. My social medias are KEI_drifts, so K Drifts. And that's on Instagram, and then my Facebook is my name and all that jazz.
My name is Ashley. I'm from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. I have an E46 sedan right here. Piece of shit, but I love it. Honestly, I went for a ride with one of my friends. I was like, that's really cool. And he kind of convinced me to get into it. He's like, we need more females. And I was like, yeah, this is awesome. And then I drove my first day and I was like, yeah, this is me. It's definitely a big hobby. I have an automotive shop, so I'd like to put the auto shop on the car and everything, and probably use it for advertising. It is very important. It's Ladies' Day, and I haven't driven all year, but I said that I would drive this event. Like, I had to be here. Ladies' Day and DK is awesome, and everything that all the girls have done to make this happen is incredible, and I'm really happy that we're able to have events like this. I think it's great for more females to get into it. It's just a good space for everybody, very encouraging. Yeah, it's inline.ash. A&G Customs. We're out in Doylestown, PA.
My name's Sharon. I'm from Jersey Shore, so right up the street, actually, 35 minutes from the track. I drive a 94 Toyota Soarer. So this is actually a bone stock 1JZ twin turbo. So my fiance introduced me. I started with cars in like drag racing. I like the Honda scene. And then I met LaRon and he did drifting and that just seemed like a lot more fun. So then I decided I needed one myself. I hope to just remain like a grassroots drifter, maybe do a couple competitions once I get more comfortable. But really just the fun aspect, traveling around and experiencing different tracks and like meeting new people. I like to think it's pretty easy, but it's the only car that I've ever really drifted in. It's what I learned to drive in. People ask about the right-hand drive aspect, like if it's more difficult because it's right-hand drive, but I've never really driven the left-hand drive to compare the two. It's a boat. It's very floaty. I like it. It's got the power band. It is my release from life. I found my people when I started drifting, and I mean that in like the most sincere way. The girlfriends that I've made from drifting, the friends that we have made are just like, it's just opened up like a whole experience. It means that we have a safe space to come and learn and drive and as a community of girls be together and feed off of each other and kind of just good vibes. It's one of the best experiences we have.
Ashley. I'm from Edison, New Jersey, 350Z. Well, actually, my boyfriend is into drifting, and then I came to an event, and I was like, oh, I really want to build a drift car. So I bought a crappy black Miata, and I drove that for a year, and then I upgraded to this. I love it. Yeah, it's my favorite place to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep having fun and just going out drifting. I'm not really like looking to do competition or anything. I just like going out and having fun. So I don't know. I just like to like have fun, like going drifting. It's just like a way for me to like, you know, have a good time and do something I love to do. DK's Ladies is it's a way for women to get together and bring other women into the sport, since we do not have enough women in this sport, in my opinion. So just a way to like get people started and make friends and make connections with people.
Cody Woods, Nottingham, PA. Right now I drive a 2000 V6 Mustang. This is my second season. I try to drift about at least once or twice a month usually. I don't know, I mean growing up with like the Need for Speed games and playing in the snow with my dad and everything like that, really. Just having fun, pretty much. I mean, if I can get farther, I need to get the car a little more dialed in, more experienced, but pretty much that, it means a lot. Last year was my first, like, I didn't even know if I was allowed to even come, and with politics and everything like that, but they accepted everything, me being here, and help out a whole bunch with tips and everything else. So
my name is Sarah Reardon. I am from New Jersey originally, but right now I live about 40 minutes north of Philly. This is my LS, Iron Block LS powered S13. It makes almost 400 horsepower, about 380. I definitely can't drive it to its full potential, but it's a fun car. And I got bumped to B group yesterday. So my family was always into motorsports. My grandpa raced stock cars. And then when I was sort of coming up in high school, friends were into drifting and they brought me to this track and I saw my very first drift event. I think it was 2008. And I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So and it's all downhill from there. So I announce a lot. That's my huge dream. I'd love to get to FD or maybe Drift Masters one day. And just be able to talk with the best to do it. I'm never gonna quit driving. I love driving. I have no dreams to drive professionally because I don't have that like natural talent and like drive that you need, but it's so much fun even when you're just B group or like just learning how to link the track. It's like the best. So I'll always be building and driving cars in some aspect. It's the camaraderie that you don't see in other motorsports. Like in competition drifting, the guy you're about to go against will be pulling extra parts out to get your car back together so he can beat you on the track, or making friends, or like people giving me advice because they want to see me progress. It's just the camaraderie in the pits is definitely what makes it for me. I will support any like avenue for more women in motorsports, in the automotive aftermarket. However I can contribute to that, whether it's just like showing up and turning some laps, giving advice to other girls who want to do it. I just want to see more girls out in general to the point where it's not like strange for girls to be in drifting or motorsports. So I love it. I'll be at everyone. Don't be afraid to just start. Whatever it is that you're dreaming of doing or you've been wanting to do or you're too nervous to do, just do it. Because that's the hardest part, is just getting started and being like, oh, what are people gonna think? What are they gonna say? Like, it feels weird. Just power through, and like, I promise it's good on the other side.
My name's Jackie, New Jersey, West Milford. My boyfriend, he's really into drifting, and I kind of like it now. Hopefully less spin outs, maybe a little bit more, linking turns. I've never heard of them before this, and I love them. I love them. All the ladies here are great.
My name's Miranda. I'm from Quakertown, Pennsylvania. I'm driving a 96 240. I got started actually doing media for this track. I've been coming to Raceway Park for I don't know how many years now. I got lucky, my buddy Kyle, actually this is his car, and he was gracious enough to let me drift it for the first time. So this is my first time drifting ever. I've never done it before. I've watched for years as the guys and girls have done it, but it's definitely a new monster trying to do. I would love to get a drift car in the future. Right now I actually do media myself, so I think media is probably where I'll stick for a little bit until that possibly becomes an option in my life, but wait and see. Drifting's really become like a huge community for us. I say us because I know just so many people who have been really changed. It's like a second family. Like I come here and I'm just, everyone I see is family. Like you walk up and, hey, how are you? What do you need? What's up? What do you need? We were stuck on track with this issue with the battery, and we came right on track. And as soon as I walk up, oh, you need a bolt? Hey, we fixed it. I mean, the car's already basically fixed, and now they're checking the oil for me. So it's just a big community, a big family, and it's just so much love and support that, you almost don't feel in some families alone. So it's really awesome that we have that. I think it's really awesome that they have it, truthfully. It's a whole nother level that it really pulls the women in, because there's a lot of things that, like, I grew up in the car industry, and there was a lot of sexism, and it was unfortunate, but it's kind of like you were forced to deal with it. And it's like here, it's like you're not forced to deal with it. You're allowed to do what you want to do, and it's accepted and even promoted, because we're allowed to enjoy all the same things that guys are allowed to enjoy. So we have fun, and that's what we're all here to do. My social media is MNR_media, so that's where you can find me. Most of the time it's obviously of everybody else's cars, but maybe with everyone doing media today, I'll get some videos of me drifting and I'll post those.
My name is Christy Lugo, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, a BMW E36. Boyfriend actually drifts BMW E36, but it's an LS, so I wanted to drive his car. He didn't want me to drive his car, so he told me to get my own. So I got a stock E36. I want to keep drifting because it's fun. It's a nice hobby to have, especially since me and my boyfriend both do it together, and I want to eventually put an M52 turbo in my car. My first event actually was Drift Kitchen at Evergreen Raceway in Drums, Pennsylvania. That was amazing. It really took all my fears of going to an event out. It was so low pressure, and I was able to do donuts and figure eights, and that really made everything click. Drifting to me means everyone, different nationalities, different backgrounds, different occupations, all getting together and doing something that they share a passion for. DK Ladies League means to me just a place where girls can come, learn with zero pressure, and just a safe place for ladies to come and learn without the fear of a regular event. My Instagram is Christy28.
My name is Danny. I was originally from New Jersey, but now I live in Pennsylvania. An E36, 1997, M52, and I have an M50 manifold on it. I have an SLR angle kit. I have a big Duck Club over fenders, but I'm missing my fronts right now. They're over there. They're nice and cracked from today. And then it's just a pretty stock car otherwise. I was watching Formula Drift like 7 years ago. I had a Subaru, and eventually my Subaru blew up, and I said, screw this, and I bought this for my daily, and then it turned into my drift car. I tell this to all the girls. I hated learning. It was the most difficult thing. I couldn't even get donuts down. And then I just kept doing it. I kept doing it. It was frustrating. And now here I am with where I'm at. Big hobby, big hobby. My boyfriend and I, we both have drift cars. He's in the process of building an LS car. And then we just kind of love to do that together. A lot. I met a lot of close friends that are like family here. And when I'm upset and there's a drift event, it really does like help my emotions. Family, friends. There was a group chat that was made, and all the girls literally just all welcomed each other. We told everybody, don't be nervous. It was a good time. Don't give up. Don't be me. Don't say this is stupid. You're gonna get the hang of it no matter what. Learn your tire pressures and just stay calm. If you get frustrated, get off the track, eat some food, water, and then get back in it. Yeah, it's Squish Missile with an underscore. I usually drift with a giant Squishmallow in my passenger seat, but I can't do that here, so.
I'm Chrissy. I'm from New Hampshire. I drive a 2017 Subaru BRZ. My first drift event was October of 2020. I came down for the Drift Kitchen girls. Yeah. Oh, it was awful. I just did donuts over in the stadium and got really upset because I didn't get any like front grip tires. So like I just had all seasons because I didn't know any better. And so it was a learning experience. I'm just gonna keep it fun. Hopefully just progress with my car. I want to be able to get something that isn't my daily so that I can take that off. And I drive it all the way down to New Jersey. Yeah.
Is it a little scary?
It's very scary. I'm actually dealing with like the mental side of it today because I can't break it. Drifting has really just given me a great community of like, especially women right now. So it's like a really good place for me to get to meet other people who are also into the same thing. And it's just really for fun. It's great. They mean everything to me. Alexis has been a longtime friend, and I've just watched her blossom into this whole thing, and she's really brought like a whole community together, and I'm really grateful for her and all that she does, and that she gives us all this experience. So just listen to what people tell you about setting your car up and get out there, and it's all about seat time. Don't worry about building your car. The lower horsepower, the better, honestly, in the beginning. And you don't need to go full angle kit right off the bat. On Instagram, parts department _ Chrissy. And I work for Nissan, so I can get all the Nissan parts.
My name is Jen. I am from Georgia originally, but I live in Southern Rhode Island now. I have a 2013 Scion FRS Turbo. Hopefully, I would like to kind of do some kind of grassroots comp events when I get to that point, but I love kind of the grassroots feel of everything, so it's a sweet community. Drifting has been my happy place for like the last 5-6 years, and it's just the community around drifting, just the feel of being sideways in a car is just like none other. DK Ladies League is awesome because I feel like a lot of females are kind of apprehensive to going to an event and just showing up, but they've really shown that ladies can do exactly the same thing as men can do with this sport. It's not just a male-dominated sport. Seat time is your best friend, and just try. It's really just try. Be scared, but do it scared. It's just Jen's 86.
Brandy Hatfield, Newark, Delaware. This 2000 BMW 328i. I got started, I used to do autocrossing, and then one of my friends introduced me to drifting, and that same weekend I bought a car, a drift car. Well, hopefully, this is my first day with this car driving today. I have a lot of problems, and hopefully the future is me turboing it and coming out to more events, and tandeming. That's what I want to do the most. Drifting means a lot to me because it not only is a lot of fun, you meet a lot of good people, and you also learn a lot along the way. Patience is key because you will have problems. No matter how much time you spend working on something, how countless hours, you will always run into some sort of problem, but you will always have friends and people here at the track to help you out. DK Ladies League is the best thing because there's seat time. This is really the only event I have done for the past 4 or 5 years because you get practically unlimited seat time, you get gift bags, and everyone is just so welcoming. So it's like a really good time.
and 1.